Happy Friday, Earth signs. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. You guys are really longing to like belong. And it's like, it's like hurts. It's like a belonging, like not only to like others and people, but like to yourself. Like you feel disconnected. Like you don't even know, come permission, you don't even know where you belong in the world, like how you belong in the world. Like it's one of those, like you're totally soul searching, like who am I, what am I, where am I going, what am I doing, like that type of like belong. It's like so sad. It's like overwhelmingly sad. Like it's like you're sitting here and have so many questions, and this just like you feel so alone. You're not alone. And it's just like you're out of alignment and you need to just get back into balance. Like, back into balance because you're letting your ego spin completely fucking out of control. And it really comes down to what is your body trying to tell you? What sent you down this rabbit hole? What ultimately started this spin down the rabbit hole is what we need to get back to. Like, what triggered this? What ultimately, like, took you and cracked this, like, rosebud to, like, fucking open up? What was the thing that cracked this, like, spin? Because that's what we need to address. Like, that is where we need to go and address that issue that, like, sent this whole fucking spiral. That's where we need to start. So we need to get grounded so we can get back in alignment. We need to like bring you out of like here and back into our body. We need to figure it all, bring you back in. Like what triggered this? And we need to, you know, protect ourselves. We need to call back your energy from like everybody and everything. And what did this? Because somebody's pulling on your energy. Somebody's probably the one who like got into your head. Like you were talking to somebody and they sent you down a fucking rabbit hole. So let's like bring it all back. We need to set up some like strict boundaries with people too, that we're focusing on ourselves. We're focusing on this. Like we can't help anybody else out right now. Like we're not going to these places that trigger us. We're not talking to these people who trigger us. You know, we're going to get on a daily routine. We're going to set up, you know, meditation, journaling, you know, going to the gym or painting or, you know, whatever. But we need to get on some sort of routine. Maybe it's changing our diet up, you know. Something is setting us off because we need to get everything to come back together and get to a healthy place because you are not alone and we're not going down this rabbit hole. No. Who's the one triggering you? Somebody's triggering you to do this. It's not you. Like, and maybe we're, you know, talking to a friend or somebody we're dating. We're staying in the same pattern. We're staying in the same pattern. So we need to get back to the root cause of this and get off of this hamster wheel. We're being brought back to the same memory every time. So there's something that's triggering this every single time, and we need to stop. We need to put down the sword and be done with this. Like, let's address it, be done. Because we can't keep doing this. We can't just keep coming back to this situation. Because it is driving you insane. You stay in your mind all the time. And the people just change. That's all that happens is the people change. The players change in the game. And it's the same scenario every time. And that drives you down further and further and further. And you feel more isolated. Because you're like, why do I keep living? It feels like Groundhog's Day to you. That's what it really ends up feeling like. Even though the players change, it's still the same game. We need to go back to like the original situation and close it out. Face those feelings and emotions so we can get past this. 444 on the clock, guys. That's what we need to do. So we can get out of this repetitiveness. I love you. You can do this. Happy Friday.